All right, I am live. Hopefully, I've got the comments showing on my computer right in front of me. I've got pens. I've got people watching. And we're going to get started in just a few minutes as people come in. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Erin. Oh my God, that's awesome, Katie. KDIY, KD. Anna. Hi, Patty. Hi, Halo. Hi. Okay, Nick Style. I think yes. I'm trying to. If I don't read your screen name correctly, I apologize in advance. I am figuring this out as I go along. This is true to form, me kind of figuring things out and flying by the seat of my pants just as they get started. So this is going to be an interesting experience. Hi, everybody. This is awesome. Yeah, if you guys are planning, you can work in the background because this is going to be just, some regular pen testing and so on and so forth. I have my daughter sitting next to me. She is a lefty and she is going to be joining us for this today. Hi, AJ. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Mary, Anna, Carolyn, Brinley. The one you can't forget. That's cool. I am so glad that you popped in, even though you have to go to sleep. Thumbs up the stream. Yeah, you guys are awesome. No, I just was Katie, okay, the humming. I got to focus on what I'm doing. Hi from Australia and Alaska. This is awesome. I'm so glad to see all of you guys in here. Thank you so much for joining me. I think I'm going to just start by rambling about what we're actually doing today. So for those of you who haven't been paying attention to me or watching my stuff or whatever, this has been a while in coming. I have promised that I was going to do a big Thunderdome, like many pens enter, one pen emerges, and my daughter just bonked the camera, but it's cool. It's fine. Now, this today is not going to be picking the number one pen because there are certain things I'm going to be looking at that I'm not going to be doing here on camera because it would be boring. But hi, Stephanie. Hi, Christine. Hi, Victoria. Pink Moscato. I should get a glass of wine. That's a good idea. I probably should have a glass of wine, but it's okay, Lindsay. Don't even worry about it. I've got iced tea with me, but maybe I can get, hey, Jesse, or maybe RJ or Katie, would one of you guys get me a hard cider from the garage? Thank you. Okay. They're getting me some hard cider. Anyway, so what we're doing today is we're going to be looking at gel pens. Now, I have 18 different brands of gel pens here, and you'll see them in these piles and these cups. Now, a couple of kind of disclaimers. We're going to be testing some different categories, which I will read to you in just a second. I have black and then blue and then red because those tend to be the most common colors. Most of these pens are 07 tip because that's my favorite tip and it's one of the easier ones to get your hands on. However, if it's not an 07, I will make sure to let you know. There is one kind of pen, the TUL pen, which I don't actually have the black for. I don't know where it is. I had it and it's lost. So I'm just going to be using the blue instead of the black. But otherwise, we're going to be testing colors against each other. All right? Yes. It is boring. Hi, Mrs. Planner. Hello, everybody. Okay. Thank you, Katie. So now I have a hard cider. You guys can see. I have a hard cider and tea. So I'm going to be double fisting it tonight. Okay. So we are going to be grading these on an eggplant scale. So I'm going to pop the eggplant scale into the comments. All right. The eggplant scale. Where is I'm looking in the emojis on the Mac. That is, Katie, you bonked the camera again.
Good.
So one eggplant, Katie, stop bonking it. One eggplant equals the crappiest because only one eggplant is never the good thing. And then 5 eggplants equals, the shit. Okay. So that is the eggplant scale. We're going to be on a scale of 1 to 5 eggplants. And there will be other things, again, that I'm going to be looking at outside of this video to come up with the final results, which will come in a video that will be posted on Halloween, on Tuesday. So, but this is going to be the initial testing. So I've got let us first take a look at the pens that we are going to be testing. And I don't promise to have all the gel pens that are out there because I only have so much money to spend on pens, and I only know where so many of them are. I might actually have more that I can't find at the moment. It's been a mess just trying to get this all together. So, our contenders, all right? Nora. Our contenders today. Hi, everyone. Our contenders today are, we have, and I'm going to list them in order from where I'm testing them. We have the Target Gel Roller Pen, which is the Target G2 kind of knockoff. Then we have the Pilot G2. Where'd it go? There it is. The Pilot G2. Then we have the Inkjoy, Gel Pen, Papermate Inkjoy. Then we have the Papermate Gel that is not the Inkjoy. We have the TUL Gel Pens, and like I said, I can't find my black ones, so we're just going to use blue for the initial testing. We have the Gelocity, Bic Gelasa Quick Dry. Where the hell is it? The Bic Gelasa Quick Dry. We have the Energel pen, this guy right here. We have the Uniball Signo 207 right here. We have the Frixion Color Stick. We have the black Jelly Roll pen. We have the Pilot Juice. That's not it. That's not it also. That's it. Pilot Juice. We have the Zebra Sarasa Clip. We have the Zebra Sarasa Dry. We have the Coleto Hi Tec C, which is in this pen with other Coleto pens. We have the Uniball Signo, the Japanese import UM153. We have the Uniball Signo Vision Elite. Again, I don't have the black one, so I have a blue-black one, which we're going to use here. We have the Muji Gel pen. And then finally, I have a couple of, this is an eggplant pen, which I think would be perfect. And this is one that I got in a Once More with Love box. And I got another one of these from Planning Lids at S'mores. These are just like those ultra-fine gel pens that you get in like subscription boxes, like the kind of the random ultra-fine Japanese pens that always wind up being awesome. So we're going to test a couple of those as well. So those are the contenders. There are 18 of them. I do not have red and black for all of them, but I do have red and black. I have black for all of them except for the two that I mentioned. So those are going to be the ones we are testing against each other. All right. So those are the pens. Now let's go over the categories. I'm going to read all the categories, but the first few we are not actually doing now. So what we are going to be testing, what I'm going to be looking at later for these pens is price, accessibility, like as in can you go into Target and buy them, or do you have to order them from somewhere like Jet Pens? Ratings, so I'm going to take a look at the ratings on different sites to see kind of how they're rated. Range of colors, which is not necessarily an important, like the thing that makes them the best, but it is something to think about. And then range of tip sizes, because we all care about what size our tip is. So those are the things I'm going to be looking at outside of this video. In this video, we are going to be testing their clip. Does their clip suck? Is their clip awesome? We are going to look at their opacity, like how thick. Do they have that little white line that sometimes happens in the middle of gel pens? Are they nice, vibrant colors? We are going to take a look at brightness. Do the colors like pop? It kind of goes with opacity. Opacity is whether or not the color is nice and thick. Brightness is whether or not the color is like a nice rich color or if it is more of a faded color. We're going to check and see how they bleed. This is standard copy paper. This is not fancy paper. This is standard copy paper because that is what these pens should be tested on. So we're going to see if they bleed. We are going to check how comfortable their grip is or if they even have one at all. We're going to see if whether or not they leak on your finger when you use them. We're going to see if they skip and how smooth they write. Then we're going to do 2 highlighter tests. We're going to test them with a highlighter in the first place to see if they highlight without smearing. And then the second, that's going to be with a mild liner and with a Frixion highlighter. And then the second highlighter test is going to come a little bit towards the end, where after it's had a chance to dry, will we be able to erase the Frixion highlighter, or will that mess everything up? So those are the 2 highlighter tests. And then we're going to be checking dry time with the smear test. We're going to look at 5 seconds and we're going to look at about 10 seconds. And then we're going to be taking my daughter, who is a lefty, and doing the Lefty Test because 5 seconds or 10 seconds doesn't matter if you're a lefty. With the lefty, it needs to be dry almost immediately. So we're going to have her test all of these out and see which ones are the most lefty friendly. And then the final test is going to be the heavy-handed test. Do they leave that little spooge of ink on the paper where when you push down, it leaves that little pool, which then will smear everywhere? How hard do they press through? Like, we'll look and see how, and now my son just burped in the background. That's awesome, dude. So we're going to be looking at how they deal with for heavy handers. So that's plenty of things to test. If I come up with other things, I'll just do them later. But that is a hearty test. And then the final thing I'm going to do with the ones that I have it available, we're going to kind of look at the 2 more common used colors, red and black or red and blue, and we're going to kind of look at them versus each other just to see kind of what they look like and which ones could be nice and which ones are not. And I did curse once. I said spooge. Well, that's not a curse. And I think I said shit somewhere. So I'm looking kind of in the comments. I'm sorry if I haven't been looking. I've been trying to stay on top of everything, but you guys are all amazing, and I'm so glad to have you here. So thumbs up for no spooging on our paper. Thumbs up for that. All right, I'm going to have a sip of my hard cider, and we are going to get started in just a second. What? When the bloody hell is spooge? Well, okay. So spooge is something some people use for, like, you know, the semen coming out. But I say spooge because it's like that ink just sort of goes like onto the paper when you're heavy-handed and leaves that little pool of excess ink. So that's what I refer to when I'm referring to the ink spooge. My daughter, my 13-year-old, is sitting right next to me, P.S. So now you know.
And you're worried about copyright?
Don't worry about it. Okay. Yes, I said semen in front of my son. Thankfully, he has headphones on, so he's probably using... He's using... My kids are teenagers / preteens. There's only so much you can't talk about in this house. All right.
Christine is worried about him.
You guys are fine. Katie's fine. If she's not fine, she'll take off and come back, but she won't. She wants to be here for this. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Now you guys know what kind of the story is, so... We're going to get started in just a second here. I want you to take a look at the comments. You guys are all awesome. Thank you for being here. And why don't you, for real quick, right as we're getting started and we're just getting our pens kind of arranged in the right amount of... this is going to be kind of... Get out of my... She's getting into my secret high chew stash. As I'm getting ready to get started testing these things... let me know in the comments, what is your favorite gel pen ever? What is your favorite? I'd like to know. So shoot it out in the comments right now while I figure out how exactly I'm going to do this. Because I have that, something that has not occurred to me yet.
I'm not taking the favorite. Can I have one? Throw me one.
All right.
Throw me one.
No, it's... Katie's name is spelled Katie. Oh, look at this. We got all sorts of different opinions. All sorts of different opinions in the...
multiple Inkjoys.
Inkjoys. I will tell you right off the bat, it's hard for me to have a favorite gel pen because I tend to gravitate towards felt tip pens for my favorite pens, but I don't know. I don't really have one. It's hard to say. So maybe it's a good thing that I'm going into this. I definitely have a least favorite already, so I'm not going to bring that up though. Unless you've watched my videos, you probably know what it is. It's going to come out in all of this though. The other thing that we are going to look at too is there are sort of 2 separate things that we need to think about with specific pens. One, there is one pen in this pile that's the Frixion, that is an erasable pen, so that's its own category. And then there are 3 pens in this group that specifically say they are quick drying. So when we get to the drying test and the lefty tests, if those ones don't perform, if those 3 aren't the top 3, then that's going to be major points, major eggplants knocked off because they said they were the best quick drying pens. And those 3 pens are the Inkjoy, the Bic Gelosity Quick Dry, and the Sarasa Dry. So those 3 we will keep in mind. We will have our hairy eyeball on those. All right. Okay. So, okay, these comments, you guys are amazing. All right. So let's get started with testing the clips out for those of them that have clips. So, Katie, I would like you to mark the number of eggplants. And while you are marking the number of eggplants, you can use a purple TUL Gel pen because it is purple. Why don't you grab yourself a book or something? You can use this as a hard space.
That's not very hard though.
Well, then go get a book. But like, that's RJ's Chromebook. You don't want to use that. Here, you can use this. This will work.
Why? Why is that here?
I'll talk about that later. Okay, so I need you to mark number of
We won't talk about that.
number of eggplants. All right, here we go. Yes, I have a spreadsheet. Okay, so we're getting started. So we're going to be testing clips out. So we'll just go down. We're going to go in order on here, and I've kind of listed them based on sort of accessibility. So we're going to start with the Target Gel Roller. Let's check the clip out. Well, I'm like, I'm giving it like the hard tug. I'm sacrificing. If any of these break, then major eggplant points down. But this is pretty sturdy. And look, it has a nice amount of openness. So this can hold some pages. So I'm gonna, like, look at that. Let me see here. I've got like a nice hardy pile of paper and it's comfortable. So I am gonna give the Target Gel Roller a nice, I don't know, 4 eggplants. All right. It's moving on. So we got the G2 next. God, I should probably line these up so I can see what in the hell they are. This is going to take forever.
Next is Pilot G2.
Pilot G2. It's also nice and sturdy.
Your comments are great.
Yes, the comments are great. This also works really well. I like that this one, I'm going to amend that. I'm amending the gel roller to a 3 because see how loose it is here on the end? I can imagine that if it's one single paper, like, it falls right out. So I lied. Let's amend this down to a 3. It's a nice sturdy clip, but it only works for large amounts of paper. The G2 though, notice how it comes in. So you can put a single page in here and it doesn't fall out. So we'll give the G2 a 4. All right, what's next?
Next is
I'm going to line these up. Inkjoy. I'm going to line these up in the order I'm going to be testing them. So that way I'll save some time. All right, Inkjoy. This is a metal clip. I don't know, this one feels flimsier. Maybe it's because it's a separate piece as opposed to the... I'm going to give this a 3. This feels flimsier than the other clip. What's next?
Next is the Papermate Gel.
Papermate Gel.
Wait, what'd you say for the Inkjoy? I wasn't paying attention.
3.
I was too busy looking at your comments.
Yeah, it's fine. The comments are the best part of these live videos. For people who can actually make them on, like, make it to the... Where the hell is it? There it is. For people who can make it, the comments are always great. Oh, this is going to break. Like, I'm not going to break this, but this is like some garbage plastic right here. Feel that. That is a 2. That is going to break. This,
I think I've broken something like that.
I'm not breaking it now, but I can, you know how you can feel it when it's like, it feels flimsy? This is a 2. The only reason it's not a 1 is because it didn't break when I tested it. But that is a janky clip right there. That is a janky clip. Okay.
TUL Gel Pens.
Okay, TUL Gel Pens, blue. Now this is a metal clip, which I don't really like generally, but it's...
Not gonna break.
Oh, there, we see a problem here. I pulled it out and it didn't bend back. I stretched it out.
I don't think it's gonna bend back.
I don't think it's gonna bend back either. I'm gonna give the TUL clip I'm gonna give it a 2. Maybe even a 1. Maybe a 2 because I don't think anybody's gonna like pull it out. I'm gonna give it a 2 because that's my fault for pulling it out like that, but... That's like ridiculous. That's like, I don't think it's going to break, but I think that it's close. Okay,
Gelocity Quick Dry.
Oh my God. It bent. Look at that. It's bending. That's a 1. I'm giving that a 1. That's flimsy. That shit's going to break. Okay. That is no bueno. Okay, so is Energel next?
Yes.
See, this is a metal clip, but look, it snaps right back. Let's test out. See, I'm not even testing the ones that are like all bendy and janky as to whether or not they hold paper well, but like it holds it okay. I'll give that a 3. Okay. Let's see. What do we got next?
Next is
Uniball Signo 27?
Yeah.
207?
Yeah.
This is the Uniball Signo that is available in stores. Oh, I'm not entirely... What the fuck? How is that supposed to hold anything? Look how like far away that is. Like you have to like put that on like a lot of paper, but like oh my God. Like look at
it looks like a safety pin.
Like this is not even functional. That's like multiple pages. Okay, Uniball Signo, oh, this is okay. I'm gonna take the whole stack. Let's shove the whole stack in there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. What the hell is the point of this? Okay, that is a 1. That is a useless. That clip is freaking useless. Useless. No bueno. Uniball Signo 207, you have the first 1 eggplant of the day.
No, the second.
No, I only. Which one did I give? Oh, the Energel. I did give that a 1. Just kidding. Energel and Uniball Signo should be ashamed of themselves for their shitty clips.
Wait.
Okay, what am I?
No, it was the Gelocity that.
Gelocity. That's what I meant. What's next? Frixion.
Yeah.
Okay, Frixion color stick. I know there are other kinds of Frixion, but this is what I have. This does not have a clip, so this gets 0 eggplants.
I'm giving it a not applied.
Yeah, not applied. Sorry, Frixion. It's okay. What do we got next?
Next is Jelly Roll.
Jelly rolls. Now, okay, this is, I'm not even sure what the point of this clip is. I guess to like hook on one, but this is like, I mean, this is kind of its own thing, but I'm going to give this a sympathy 2. I'm going to give it sympathy 2 because I'm not really sure if I should even be counting that. It's a sympathy. It's a
Pilot Juice.
Pilot Juice. See, Pilot Juice has like the movable clip. It has the spring-loaded clip. It's not super janky. I'm going to give Pilot Juice a 5 because look at this. It holds, well, wait, let me see. Can it hold all the pages? Can it take it all?
Took a bit.
Okay, it can take it all, but it can't hold it all, so I'm giving it a 4. That sounds inappropriate. That's what she said.
A lot of things you say.
Yes. Okay.
So
thank you,
it's nothing
Katie.
new.
What do you got? Sarasa Clip.
Yeah.
Now this is the one that is like pretty much is going to own that. We know this already. It's called Sarasa Clip. Look at this. Yeah. 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 Okay. We're going to give Sarasa Clip a 5. Sarasa Clip. That's what you get. Okay. So what do we got next? We got Sarasa Dry. Does Sarasa Dry have the same clip as Sarasa Clip? It does. What the fuck?
What's the difference?
Sarasa Clip spring feels a lot more firm. This one feels a lot looser. It's the same, like, open up a whole bunch, but the clip on the dry doesn't have as much, like, grip to it. So it can hold as much, but that ain't even happening. So we're going to give it a 4. Wait, let's see. Can it hold these? Yeah, okay. So we're going to give Sarasa Dry a 4. It has a good clip, but it's not as good as its brother. All right. Where are we at?
Next is Coleto.
Okay, I'm not going to count the Coleto. Coleto doesn't count because even though this has a clip, these are like the barrels and they're all different from each other, so it wouldn't be really fair to judge that. So Coleto is getting a not applicable. And then we got Uniball Signo 153.
Yep.
So that's the gel pen import, which is nice and firm. Yeah. Let's see here. Ooh, this is a high capacity and can hold it. Uniball Signo 153 gets a 5. And then we got Uniball Signo Vision Elite, which is really rigid. It can hold everything, but it's not comfortable to open up. So I'm going to give it a 4. Okay, I'm feeling...
next is Muji Gel Pens.
Muji Gel Pens. Oh. Like, I know you can't see this because I'm going to use this package from Simply Gilded. Can you see? Here we go. You ready for this?
This is so useless.
No. How about we don't do that? How about we don't? That's a nice 1, Muji. But again, I'm going to give it, no. You know, I'm going to give, no, because I'm not giving it the courtesy, too, that the Jelly Roll got, because the Jelly Roll had some spring to it, but this is like, I'm not sure what that is. So, and then the rando Japanese pens, again, like the Coleto, it's not really fair, so that's not getting...
Rando Japanese extra fine?
Yeah, those are not applicable.
Do you not know what it is?
Okay, so,
Spell.
no, it's these things. Like, it's my bottle cap. Okay, so
What?
it's these things that these things, they don't have, some of them might have clips if you come across them, but again, it's not really applicable, so not applicable. So let's look at this scoring. Who scored the highest?
Okay, the person who scored the highest is...
Sarasa Clip.
Sarasa Clip.
Sarasa Clip? No other. There was one other 5, wasn't there?
Nope.
Yeah, it was. It was this guy.
Oh wait, yeah.
Uniball
it was
Signo.
the Uniball Signo 123.
Well, Uniball Signo 123 and Sarasa
153.
the Uniball Signo 153 and the Sarasa Clip scored the highest, and I can already. Which ones were the garbage?
The garbage was the Gelocity Quick Dry.
This guy. Here we go.
The
It's
Uniball Signo
meh.
207.
Uniball Signo 207. Oh yeah, this guy. This what is that? Okay,
And Muji Gel Pen.
Oh
And
yes.
then there was the pity. Wait.
Like I can. No. And then there was the pity.
The jelly roll, which
the
got
jelly
a 2
roll
out of
got-
5, but really should have gotten a 1.
Okay, we're good. We got that's so we are through the clip testing. Woohoo!
Wow.
Okay, we got through one category out of like 800. We're good. We're good to go. We got this. Now this won't be the longest video in the world or anything like that.
So it'll be over an hour.
Taking a
Okay.
sip. I'm taking a sip
Next is opacity.
of this. Okay, opacity. So we're gonna write them all out and test them. And we're gonna look at how they compare to each other to see which one is the nicest, most black, most. Do we have a troll? Do we have a troll? Bill? No, we're not. What? No, Bill. You may not. You may not have my used socks. That is rude. That is also gross. And now Katie is like, why would somebody want those? Don't ask. Okay.
I don't want it.
Okay. He is blocked. I do need a mod. Ashley, I think next time I will make sure to have that. I'm starting to get enough people on these where it might be possible, but yeah, if Bill was going to give me like, $1 million for my used socks, I would, a small loan of $1 million, I probably would take the money and give him my used socks, but I don't think he had that much to offer. I'm just guessing. Okay. So let's zoom in. We're zooming in. Yeah. Zooming in. Where are we at here? I'm like looking for the top of the paper. Okay.
Man, that zoom.
So we are going to start writing and we're going to compare to see which one has the nicest. This is going to be more than one category. We're going to kind of look at opacity. So like, does the black like have a nice thickness? And then we're also going to be looking at the brightness and see if like the black is like a vibrant black. We may actually save the brightness category for the reds and the blues. That might be a smarter, I'm sorry, the comments are distracting the shit out of me. That might be a smarter.
Wow, all the blacks got the same score.
Yeah, we're going to go for opacity with the blacks, and then for the brightness, we'll look at the colors. Even though that's not entirely fair because some of these blues are brighter than others, but we're just going to go with this here. Okay, so I'm just going to write these out. So we have Target Gel Roller. And like I said, these are all 07, except I'll let you know when they're not.
Wow, quality video here.
So this tool is blue. Just giving you the heads up. That one's blue.
Wow, I would have never guessed.
Gelocity. Okay. We're already starting to see some ideas, but we'll come back to that for some of these. Oops, did I not take the... Oh, this is the needle tip. I don't want the needle tip of the Energel. I want the other one. Where the fuck did they go?
Does that mean...
No, there were multiple... No, did I only have the needle tip ones? Yeah, okay. I remember now. I remember there was a problem, like me trying to understand this shit. Now I remember. So these Energel ones that I've got, the black one is the needle tip one. Just a PS. But they were the same tip size. They were just different... style of. Don't worry about me. I'm having a moment here.
Why do you have so many Uniball pens?
Why do I have so many Uniball pens?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Frixion, you shitty dildo. Oh, sorry, kids. Okay. All right. Now we already know kind of where my brain is going with this. These are not in the right order. I mixed them up somehow. And all of my clip insanity. That's probably not the right word to use, but whatever. Sarasa Clip. Sarasa Clip is an 05 PS, and so is Sarasa Dry. Just a heads up. Those ones are a different size than the rest. The Coleto, I cannot remember what size
Seems
this
like
is.
they're even different to themselves.
I think the Coleto is 0.38. So that is, if I had all the money in the world, I would have gotten the, like the same size and the same colors and all the things, but
Ain't nobody got time.
ain't nobody got money. Okay, Uniball Vision Elite, and then we got Muji. These are kind of out of order, but whatever. All right. So you guys have seen these, right? The Muji is an 05, by the way, and I'm pretty sure both of the other Uniballs are bolder. All right. Looking at these right now, I can tell you that the one that jumps out as the most opaque, the ones that jump out as the most opaque, and it's interesting because they are all the 3 same brand, but I've heard that, oh no, I'm sorry. KS Poppy Plants, I'm so sorry. I've got her 11-year-old walking around the house yelling at her dad, Dad, what's a shitty dildo? I apologize on behalf of all of us here at Casa Guentert-Baldo. Okay. The Coleto will say the tips. Thank you, Gilbert. So let me check that really quick. The Coleto is a 0.4. Let me write that down so I don't forget. Coleto is a 0.4. All right. Okay. Thank you for the heads up, Gilbert. All right. Looking at this right away, I will tell you that the ones that are the most opaque, it doesn't surprise me. There are 3 of them. They are all the same ink, just a different color for one of them. But they use the same ink in all 3 pens. And that is the Uniball pens, the Signo, the 153, and the Vision Elite. All of their ink is super opaque. It's super dark and super like luxurious. So those should all get 5 out of 5 eggplants.
Got it. I can't.
So 5 out of 5 eggplants for all 3 Uniball pens.
Funny enough, the Uniball 207 is the one that is one of the ones that
had a shitty clip. Yeah. Now looking at these for ones I can, okay, the Frixion, I'm giving it 1 eggplant because I did not do 0 eggplants, but Frixion, like that's garbage. Like look at it compared to all of the rest of them. Even the Coleto, which is a super fine point pen, is like not very opaque, but it is opaquer than the Frixion is garbage. So the Frixion gets a 1. The Coleto Hi Tec C gets a 2 because even looking closely at it, it's not super opaque. It's just like if I zoom in, you can see the Coleto. Even if you look up close, it's still not super deep and rich. It's just kind of there. So Hi Tec C is going to get a 2. Muji, gotta look closer. Muji is going to get a 2 because Muji is also not super opaque. Gelocity is going to get a 2. We're going to give Pilot Sarasa Clip.
Gelocity needs to step it up.
Gelocity does need to step up. Sarasa Clip is going to get a 3. It's a little bit darker than the... Well, actually, I would say Sarasa Clip and Muji should both have 3s. Change Muji to a 3. Sarasa Clip, Muji should get a 3. And then we have Papermate Gel probably should get a 3. Target Gel Roller should probably get a 3. Pilot Juice. Okay, so then we have for our 4s, we're going to do Pilot Juice, Jelly Roll, Pilot G2, Target Gel Roller, Attababe, freaking generic pen, Inkjoy, TUL, and
Wait, what got a...
Here, what's left?
Pilot G2.
Gets a 4. Target Gel Roller should get a 4 too.
Okay.
Inkjoy should get a 4. Papermate Gel got a 3, right?
Yeah.
Papermate Gel got a 3. TUL should get a 4. Gelocity should have gotten some kind of garbage rating.
Mom, it's Loki's girlfriend.
You said to give it. You said to give it a 3 instead of a 2.
That's fine, yeah.
Loki's girlfriend is back.
Oh, nice. Okay, Energel should get a 4.
Okay.
And then what's left? Jelly Roll? Got a 4.
Sarasa Tech C.
Sarasa Dry, you mean?
Yeah, Sarasa.
Sarasa Dry actually did better than Sarasa Clip. Give Sarasa Dry a 4. Okay. And is that all of them? Oh, Rando Japanese pens. We didn't do those. We'll use the eggplant for Rando. Actually, we'll use this one for Rando. Okay. Rando. Ooh.
You can do them both and do.
Okay, Rando should get a 4.
Okay. Are you just gonna take turns with them?
Rando Japanese.
Yes. And P.S. I'm seeing some questions in the comments. If I don't have a specific kind, like the retractable gel pen from Muji or the Frixions that don't suck as much, you know, I don't have those, so this is just going off of what I have, and I will make sure to list in the description of this video and the one on Tuesday the ones I'm comparing. So this is not all gel pens. This is all gel pens that I personally have. Anyway, so who is our best?
All right,
our best ones.
The best ones for this category were.
It's the 3 Uniballs, right?
It is the Uniball, the 3 Uniballs.
The 3.
And that's about it. Actually,
Okay, so the 3.
the Uniball Signo UM153 got 5 out of 5 in both categories so far.
Cool. So the 3 Uniballs got the top score, and the garbage score, I think, went to the Frixion.
Okay, the garbage scores go to the Frixion, and Muji got 2 out of 5.
Okay, so that's where we're at right now for opacity. So we're going to look at brightness next, and this is going to be looking at... Actually, since we have this all written out in black, let's take a look at bleed through. We'll see how these have bled through. Let's flip it over. Ooh. Oh, there is some...
There's some tomfoolery.
There is some tomfoolery. Okay, you guys can see the back of this, right?
I would not.
Now, I am a heavy-handed person, so there is that. But looking at this, they all of them with my heavy-handedness have like the braille feel where they're all raised because I pushed down too hard. But I'm feeling them. I can't really judge any of them. They all have it. So that's the one that had it the least actually is the Rando pen, but that's not a question here. Now, most of these look exactly the same. There are a couple that are different. Right off the bat, I can tell you that maybe the opacity with the Uniball Vision Elite is its downfall, because that is the one that actually, if I'm looking at this, actually has a couple spots where it was starting to soak through the paper. So Uniball Vision Elite, you get 1 eggplant for bleed through. 1 Uniball. You were doing so well. We were all rooting for you. And now this is where we're at. Hi, Tamara.
Hey, he's doing pretty well.
Okay. Uniball. Christy. Oh my God. Okay. So the Uniball Vision Elite and the Uniball 153 and the Uniball Signo 207 don't bleed through as bad as the Uniball Vision Elite does, but it does bleed through a little bit more. So those get 2. The other 2 Uniballs get 2 out of 5 eggplants. And then the rest of these, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to have to lean this forward so I can really look at this. The rest of these really are pretty much everything else gets a 3 out of 5 eggplants, except for the Frixion. And maybe it's because the ink is such garbage that it doesn't bleed through.
Everything gets a 3 out of 5.
Everything gets a 3 out of 5 except for Frixion and the Coleto. Frixion, Coleto, Muji, and Rando. Frixion, Coleto, Muji, and Rando get a 4 out of 5 eggplants, and everything else gets a 3 out of 5 eggplants. But everything had a little bit of shadowing or bleeding, so there is no prisoners being taken here. Now remember, this is standard printer paper. Any paper you have that is nicer may not have these same results.
Got a 3.
Everything got a 3 except for Frixion, Coleto, Muji, and Rando.
Wait.
It did spooge through the paper. Yes. So, but remember, this is standard printer paper. And if we can get through this video without it being 85 years long, we can turn around and do another bleed through test on like nicer, like 32 or 30 pound weight printer paper, because that tends to be what inserts and like planners tend to at the very least be made out of. But for now, we're sticking with basic printer paper because that is what most people use that aren't all of us. As I said to my patrons earlier, all of us who tend to have a higher level of engagement with our stationery supplies. We have higher standards, but I wanted to use base standards for everything, and that is this printer paper. Okay, so we've got that done. So my daughter, so we know that the loser of this was Uniball Vision Elite, and the winners were actually the ones that were the shittiest, but nobody got a 5 out of 5 eggplants on bleed through. This is where I'm at, P.S. with my hard cider for those of you who are drinking. I should do a live plan with me and my Bujo. Jordan, I might just do that one day if you guys remind me to.
Frixion got a 4.
I'm sad that you missed it's cool, man. We were just basically going through this particular, list. Huh?
Pilot juice.
The same thing as everything else. 3. All right. So, I will remember the live. Hi, Erin. Okay. Where are we at? Now we've done bleed through, we've done opacity.
Give me a second.
I want to do, okay, after doing this test, I actually want to do a scratchiness test because I'm already seeing that I'm going to have some things I hate in the scratchiness test.
Next one is grip comfort.
Grip comfort. Okay, well, we'll do grip comfort then. Let's hold these. First, we have to see if they have a grip at all, and then if it's comfortable. Now, remember, I am a heavy-handed person. I have a callus from lettering. I'm not flipping you off. I swear it is a callus from lettering. All right. I'm just telling you. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay. So how comfortable is the grip? We got the Target gel roller. It's got a nice kind of squishiness to it. It doesn't have any of those ridges that leave weird dots. I would actually give this is comfortable. This little like poof like here, this little like mushroom tip on the grip is nice and squishy. I'm going to give the Target a 4 for grip, maybe even a 5. This is really nice. I'm going to give Target gel roller a 5 out of 5. Nice grip, generic gel pen. You are rad. Okay. Now let's see here. We got Pilot Oak G2 that has the ruffles have ridges. Now when I'm writing, it's a comfortable grip, but it leaves a little bit of the indentation on my callus. So, and I like how there's this like kind of right here, there's this bump that kind of keeps it in place. I really like that. So I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5 for the Pilot G2. Inkjoy Gel does not have a individual grip, but the whole thing is kind of like rubberized. And kind of just,
I can see you struggling to get a hold on it.
Well, it hurts my callus a little bit. It's not bad, but I don't see this being a pen I can use for a long ass time. You kind of hate the mushroom grip. Yeah. I'm going to give the Papermate Inkjoy a 3. Now, the Papermate Gel pen has a much bigger, this is kind of less, it's like slightly more rounded. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, ended. I'm going to give this one a 3 too. Okay, so TUL has the grip here. I know already I don't like the TUL's grip because these circles, they dig right into my callus, and I don't like that. And it's hard. It's only slightly soft and rubbery. It's almost like it doesn't even, like, why is it there in the first place? I'm going to give TUL a 2. Okay, and then we have Bic Gelosity, which the whole pen is kind of rubberized, but again, kind of like the TUL. It's like, what's the point? It doesn't give you anything extra to hold on to. I'm going to give this a 2 as well. Now for Energel, the grip is really ridged. Let's see here. Stop touching the camera, Katie. I'm going to give that a 3. I'm just testing these. This is all subjective, you guys. If you have a pen you love and I'm dissing it super hard, it's just my personal opinion. The Uniball Signo grip is hard. It's like rubber, but it has like no give to it. Oh, yeah, I don't like that. That's a 2. Jelly Roll does not have a grip at all, which in this case I'm actually marking.
What did Energel get?
2. Jelly Roll does not have a grip at all, which when it comes to gel pens, I like to have a grip. So Jelly Roll is getting a 1 for not having a grip. This is not
Wait,
enough.
Is it just me or did we skip 2?
What'd you skip?
Uniball and Signo? Wait, Uniball.
I did say those.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
You need to be paying attention more. Uniball, I gave a 2. And
Wait, Energel got a 2.
Energel got 2. Uniball got a 2. Jelly Roll got a 1 for not having a grip, which I'm going to judge it on that, even though I did not applicable for no clip. I don't think a clip is necessary for a pen, but I think it's really handy to have a good grip as a pen, and to have no grip whatsoever, it's a 1 for that. Okay. Frixion. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, look at that. It left like a stamp on my finger. Friction's getting a 1 too.
What? I gave okay, so Jelly Roll.
I did those in the wrong order, but for both Frixion and Jelly Roll got 1s, so that's where we're at. Okay, here we go. Pilot Juice. Ooh, see, I like the rubbery grips that don't have a lot of like indentations on them because I find them more comfortable, and this is nice and comfortable. I am actually going to give Pilot Juice. Ooh, that feels nice. I'm going to give Pilot Juice a 5. What's next? I think I'm out of order.
Next is Sarasa Clip.
Sarasa Clip. Sarasa.
Right,
I like Sarasa Clip too, but it has that line that leaves on my finger. So Sarasa Clip's getting a 4. Sarasa Dry.
Yep.
Sarasa Dry doesn't have as much of that ridge. Ooh. That's going to get a 4 too. Sarasa Clip, Sarasa Dry both got 4s.
What? Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then what do we got? We got Uniball Signo.
Nope. Next is Coleto.
Coleto doesn't count because, again, these barrels are different, so Coleto is not applicable.
Next is
And that's that's different than the jelly roll because the jelly roll is in the barrel. The Coleto is because each barrel is different. The Uniball Signo 153. Ooh, that feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does.
Mom.
That's getting a 5. Muji is getting the same as the jelly roll. It's getting a 1. There is no grip here. And then Uniball Vision Elite. What the hell?
Mom, dang it, Mom. Can you not do them in the wrong order?
I'm sorry.
I'm writing them in the wrong order because I'm just paying attention to what you're saying.
Okay, I'm trying to do my best here. All right, here we go. This is weird. This is like just a textured plastic. That's a 2. They tried. You tried, Uniball Vision Elite. You tried. All right.
All right, and last is Rando Japanese Extra Fine.
Those don't. Okay, Rando Japanese Extra Fine also don't get tested for grip because it's too different from pen to pen. So that is not applicable.
All right, next is the Mom.
We're not going to do that one yet. We're going to do the smoothness and the non-skip. We're going to do both. Are they smooth and do they skip? Okay, so we're testing those individually. So we're going to start with the Target Gel Roller. We're looking for how smoothly they write and whether or not they skip. And you might think those are the same thing, but they're really not. Some write nice and smooth, but you look and they have that white line that goes through them. That, to me, even if it feels smooth, it still counts as like being kind of janky. And then it could write nice and smooth and still skip if it gets clogged up or whatever. And that's a pain in the ass. So we're going to check both of them at once. All right. It is going to vary by size. And so I think in this, we're going to do all of the 07s against each other. And then we will test the other ones with size because that's going to feel differently. I think that if I have ones that are lower than 05, so 04 or below, those are not going to get tested for the smoothness because they really don't count against each other. Those will be separate.
Looking at my game.
I'm not looking at your game. I'm just looking up and my camera's right here. So we're going to test. We're going to do our best, all right? So Gel Roller, which is an 07. Let's test out your smoothness and your skipability. Let's find out. So we'll do a nice, like, woo, ooh. I really like that. So it was nice and smooth. So we'll give it, I could feel it felt a little scratchy underneath. So we'll give that a 4 for smoothness. It didn't skip at all, though, like at all. And I'm looking up close. There is zero white line, 0 anything. So we'll give this a nice 5 for the skip, for the non-skip. Non-skip is great. Smoothness, I gave it 1 point off, or one eggplant off because it felt a little. And this is on top of a stack of papers. There is no reason to feel scratchy unless it's super fine point. All right, here we go. Now I've got. Eggplants
are surprisingly easy to draw.
I'm drinking more cider, P.S. Okay, let's see what's next. We got Pilot G2. Pilot G2, a.k.a. everyone's favorite in the planner community. Let's find out. Ooh. Pilot G2 was smooth as a baby's behind. We will give that a 5 eggplants. Let's look at it. There was no skipping. And there was none of that garbage about like the white line down the middle. So Pilot G2 should get 5s in both categories. It was very smooth and there were no skippings.
Next
So,
is Inkjoy.
yeah, smoothness. Oh, the last one. The first one I tested, Michelle, was the Target Gel Roller. It's like the generic Pilot G2 is basically what it is. Your G2s have been skipping like a son of a bitch. I wonder if the different colors skip. Oh, that kind of skipped at the beginning there. This is for the black. Maybe I should refrain, except for the one that I don't have in the one that I don't have in black. Those colors skip, but for the blacks, this did not skip.
We'll test colors when we test colors for brightness.
All right, here you go. Papermate Inkjoy. Can you keep up with the other two? Because Papermate Inkjoy and Pilot G2 are like, they go head to head against each other. Does Pilot G2's always scratch or spooge ink for you? I'm not having any of that right now. Like, it's just nice and smooth. Wait. Let's give the Pilot G2, let's like knock one for skip. Let's knock one off because I think that there might be a little bit of skippiness there. So we'll do 4 out of 5 for the skippy.
Okay, what was Inkjoy?
Inkjoy. Here we go. Oh, look at that compared to the G2. Very smooth. Knock the G2 down to a 4 too. And give the Pilot G2, or give the Inkjoy 5 in both categories. Like that G2, the Inkjoy is that's sexual. So Inkjoy. All right, circular letter shapes. I'm like wanting to like prove that see if the G2. Yeah. Okay, where are we at? What's our next one, Katie?
Our next one is Papermate Gel.
Papermate Gel. So this is like the other Papermate Gel pen. This is regular Papermate Gel, which is the Inkjoy and then the Papermate Gel. They're both. So let's see how we go. Oh, see, it looks a lot. Look at that. It looks a lot like the Inkjoy. Papermate Gel and the Inkjoy look very similar. No skipping. Nice and smooth. Papermate Gel should get the same score as the Inkjoy in both categories.
Okay.
All right. Where are we at now? We
are at TUL.
Okay, TUL, and this is blue. This is not black. TUL. I knew I was going to like TUL. I really enjoy TUL. I've used it before.
And it's been working pretty well for me writing this whole time.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, TUL should
check it.
Yep, TUL is great in all categories. TUL should get a 5 too. That's nice. That's one of the nice parts about gel pens generally. I feel like they either err on the side of awesome or shitty when it comes to skipping. I don't think there's a lot of middle ground when it comes to gel pens. Does TUL feel scratchy to you? I'm using it on a stack of paper. I wonder if it on this. It doesn't really feel scratchy to me. Maybe.
Their clip was pretty bad though.
Actually. Maybe a little bit. Give it a 4 for smoothness rather than a 5. Just, it doesn't have quite that comfortable feeling the way the two Papermate ones does. Yes, there was a cat. No, actually, he's just a happy cat. He loves to talk. Okay, so we got the Energel coming up next.
No, it's Gelocity.
Oh, just kidding. The Gelocity coming up next. Where the fuck is the Gelocity? Okay, here it is. Okay, Gelocity does not skip, but it does have that kind of scratchy feeling. I would give Gelocity a 5 for no skip and a 3 for smoothness.
Wait. What happened here?
Gelocity Quick Dry.
Wait.
Move it up just a skosh. You're off.
What happened here? Did I get these all right?
No, you're right. Yeah. Here we go.
All of them are right.
I think so, yeah. Okay, wait. Energel and Gelocity Quick Dry. I didn't do Energel yet, though, so it's Gelocity Quick Dry is next. So, yeah. Okay. I give it, and that 3 for smoothness and 5 for skip. Okay? Am I doing ballpoint? Gel only today. I can do ballpoint another time, but my next round of pens, after I take a break from extreme pen testing for a little bit, is going to be felt-tipped pens like Papermate Flares and Pilot fine liners and things like that. Stabilos, Statlers.
I'm already getting purple bits.
Purple bits. Okay. Okay. All right. So Energel, right? That's next?
Yeah.
Okay. This is beautifully inked and it's not skipping at all, but it also feels scratchy. So Energel, but it's not as scratchy feeling as the Gelocity. So I would give it a 4 for smoothness and a 5 for no skipping.
Everyone's gotten a 5 except for Pilot.
Okay.
And non-skippy.
All right. So where are we at?
We are at Uniball Signo.
Uniball Signo 207. Uniball Signo gets high marks in both of them, 5 and 5. That was beautiful. Like in some, Uniball is going to take a hit, I think, when it comes to how fast it dries, because Uniball ink does not dry quickly. But I would say that Uniball pens, any of the different varieties of them, tend to be some of the most comfortable pens for me to write with, because the ink almost feels plushy, like it feels kind of soft and comfortable. But is Jelly Roll next? No, Frixion. Oh, Frixion, how I hate you. I'm sorry, I'm biased. I am biased. People are going to be in the comments. They're going to be like, you don't like Frixion anyway. Why are you trying it? Well, you know what? It needs to be... Where is it? Did I lose it? Did I, throw it when I was mad at it? Where the hell is the Frixion pen? I lost it. Oh, it just came. There it is. Okay. Ow. All right. Frixion. Frixion. Oh. Oh, no. No. All right. Okay. The Frixion didn't skip. I would give it a 4 on smoothness. It actually felt pretty good. Or actually, I lied. Give it a 5 on no skip, but mark it to a 3 on smoothness because even though it writes, the ink is not even. It is not even. And that is, like, look, it's like darker in some places and lighter in some places. So a 3 on smoothness. It didn't feel bad writing with it. It didn't feel scratchy, but it looks a little scratchy. So 3 on smoothness and 5 on no skip. Okay? Got it?
Yeah.
Or 4 on no skip
That's
and
what
3
you
on
said.
smooth. Yes, okay. Jelly roll. And this, I think, I'm anticipating Jelly Roll's not going to do so hot in this category because Jelly Roll, at least it just... Oh, yeah, that feels scratchy as fuck. And it's not even. And it's skipping. Okay, so Jelly Roll gets a 3 on smoothness and a 3 on smoothness and a 2 on no skip. It's not fully skipping, but it did skip earlier when I wrote with it here. So I'm gonna mark it kind of in both.
Next is Pilot Juice.
All right. Can Jelly Roll get a 5 on nostalgia? Yeah. No, Jelly Roll, see, I almost didn't feel comfortable including Jelly Roll in this video because it does serve kind of a different purpose than other gel pens do. So take that with a grain of salt. I love Jelly Roll pens for certain things, but compared to these other writing pens, sometimes I feel like maybe this isn't a fair comparison, but it is one of the most well-known gel pens, so I couldn't not include it. Okay,
They make white out for a reason.
where we at? Juice?
Yeah.
Now, this is the Juice 07. I tested in my original video. I did the 0.38 and I hated it. I like the 7 a lot better. It's really smooth. I would give it a 5 on smoothness and a 4 on non-skip because I find that sometimes writing with the Juice, it skips a little bit. Like I can see a couple.
What now and what?
Make it a 3. 5 on smoothness and a 3 on no skip. It just feels like it doesn't completely flow nicely when it comes to skippiness, but it feels really good. Bye, Ashley. Thanks for showing up. All right. So 3 on non-skip and 5 on
Next
smoothness.
is Sarasa Clip.
Sarasa Clip. I would give this a 4 on smoothness because it felt a little scratchy. It's also an 05, so it's a little bit more scratchy than an 07, but it just needs a little bit of a down. But it's there's no skipping though. So a 5 on non-skip and a 4 on smoothness. All right, and now Sarasa Dry.
Mm-hmm.
This is an 05 as well.
Okay.
Oh, see, this is much better. Like the Sarasa Dry is actually a little smoother and richer. So give the Sarasa Dry a 5 and a 5. Now the Coleto, is that next?
Yeah.
The Coleto is an 04. So take this with a different kind of thought process. It's not as bold, so it's going to be scratchier. But I just want to see if it skips.
Why do you have a scrapbook? I just realized.
We'll talk about that later, Katie. It is very smooth, even removing the feeling of it being a finer point, and it's not skipping. So I would give the Coleto 5 out of 5 on both marks. It is scratchier than the other ones, but it's because it is a finer point. So I'm kind of taking that into account. What is next?
Coleto got what?
Coleto got 5 and 5. These are all doing really well for the most part. Now, to be fair, the more you write with them, they may scratch more or they may skip more. So remember that as well. What we got next?
Next is Uniball Signo 153.
Okay, so this one is a bolder one, so this is going to have a lot more in its favor. Yeah, of course it does. So this gets a 5 out of... Whoa. Oh, what just happened there? What happened here? Whoa. Where'd it go? Oh, Uniball, you could have done so well. Oh, no. It is so smooth. Give it a 5 on smoothness and a 1 on scratching because that That was ridiculous. Oh, no. Oh, we were rooting for you, Uniball. Oh, no.
Doing so... Actually, no. Never mind.
Yay, Angie in Craftic Land. I'm glad you guys made it in.
Uniball Signo Elite.
That's what your G2s have been doing, Sarah. And I mean, I guess with gel ink, it sometimes tends to glob up inside the pen. So maybe, again, this is all kind of personal experience. But that makes me sad because this is one of my favorite pens. What, we got Muji?
No.
Or the other Uniball? Vision Elite. Okay, Vision Elite. Restore the honor to your house. In the game of pens, you win or you die. Okay, this is really smooth. It's not scratching, but it's really good. So, okay, this gets 5 points to house Uniball. But these are not graded together. So Uniball gets 5-5.
Okay.
Uniball Vision Elite gets 5-5. All right. But there is ink in it. Look. Now there's ink. But that's unpredictable is what that is. And then what's Muji?
Yep.
Now Muji, same as with Coleto. This is an 05, so this is a smaller tip. It has like a scratchy feeling. So I would say that it would have like a 3 out of 5 for scratchiness. Or like, it's not skipping though. So it's a 5 out of 5 for no skip and a 3 out of 5 for smoothness. For the oil transferring from my hands to the paper, I wonder. Let me see if I can find a piece of paper that... I mean, this is working now. I don't know. Maybe? But if that's the case, though, that your hand touches the paper when you write. So it should be able to... None of the rest of these had a problem with that. So I would... It's hard for me to, like, give it props for that if that is the case, Gilbert.
You've dissed your house.
Okay, so...
Okay, and the last one is Rando Japanese Pens.
Rando Japanese Pens. So we'll bust you out, little buddy. Yeah, Rando Japanese Pens. I knew this was going to be the case. Like, generally speaking, they are smooth and they don't skip until they start running low on ink. So I would give them a 5 and a 5. But again, but that depends on the Rando pen. So this Rando category, take that with a massive grain of salt. All right. All right.
The
Now,
categories we have left are brightness, leakiness, highlightability, highlight erasability, and dry time in the Lefty Test.
well, I was going to say leakiness. I think I'm going to count leakiness out because I haven't had any pen leak on me yet. But that might happen with the colored pens. So we'll find out what happens there. But let's do the highlightability test first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these. And then we're going to come back to it. I got to do this again, though. So I'm going to write really quick out. What was another thing we have to test? Leakiness, highlightability, erasability, dry time. And then, okay. So I'm going to do the heavy-handed test really quick. Because I need 2 copies of the list of pens with their colors so I can do the 2 separate kinds of highlighters. So we're going to start with the heavy-handed test right now. And then once that dries, we will try them both for highlighting. All right? So Target Gel Roller. We're looking for spooge. That's really... We already learned that these all rub through, but now we're looking specifically for spooge, okay? What did I put for Target Gel Roller for skipping?
You put 5 out of 5.
Mark it down a point. I might be adjusting some of these skipping scores as I'm doing this because, you know, putting the squiggle and actually writing, sometimes that happens differently. And so if I notice that this feels skippy writing it with actual writing, I'm going to change the score. Just giving you guys the heads up. So the highlighters I'm going to use are a Frixion erasable highlighter and a mild liner. Because mild liners tend to be a little bit more juicy, and I want to be able to test the erasing of the highlighter after the fact. RJ Oliver says hi.
Hi.
He says hi back. Okay, so Target Gel Roller. There's a little bit of spooge, so we'll give that a 4 out of 5 eggplants. Pilot G2.
Tell Oliver I love him.
Pilot G2 had more spooge. We'll give Pilot G2 a 3 out of 5 for spooge. I mean, we're calling this the heavy-handed test, but this could also be named the spooge test. 4 out of 5. We're on the heavy-handed, so it's the last page. heavy-handed test. So 3 out of 5 for Target Gel, 4 out of 5 for Target Gel Roller, 3 out of 5 for Pilot G2.
Whoa, Jess.
Okay, for people now we have to
Fall.
the Pilot where spooge is like the puddle that kind of accumulates when you're writing with a heavy hand, whether or not these actually resist that or not. I'm calling it spooge because it's like when you go like that. Yeah. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so we got Inkjoy. I'm observing the spooge. Inkjoy is remarkably spooge free, so Inkjoy gets a 5 for the heavy-handed test. Papermate Gel. Like its older cousin or younger cousin, Papermate Gel gets a 5 as well. TUL. And I'm going to write a little bit more. TUL Gel Pen. Just so I can get a better look. TUL gets a 4 out of 5. There's a slight amount of pooling at the bottom of some of these letters, but not enough to really bother me, but it is there. Okay. What's next after TUL? Gelocity?
Yeah. Gelocity got a 3. I mean,
TUL got a 4. Gelocity gets a 5. I don't see any spooge. Energel. Energel gets a 5. We're moving right along. Uniball. TUL, what is it?
Actually, Energel was next.
I did Energel. I said I got a 5.
So what did Gelocity get?
Gelocity got 5. Okay. Uniball 207. Spooge free. Uniball gets a 5. Frixion.
Why do you hate Frixion so much?
Frixion gets a 3. Everywhere that the pen goes to the bottom, it leaves a little puddle of ink.
Mom,
Little spooge. Frixion gets a 3.
Why do you hate Frixion so much?
Don't worry about it. Okay. What's next? Is it Jelly Roll? Oh, Jelly Roll. You know, I love you, Jelly Roll, but you are spooge-tastic. Can we get a 2 for Jelly Roll, please? Spooge-tastic. And then what's after Jelly Roll? Pilot Juice?
Yeah.
A lot of the time for you heavy-handed people, the spooge is in like the dots on the eyes and the bottom of like T's and I's. It's a good place to look. Pilot's actually looking pretty good. We'll give it a 4. Pilot Juice gets a 4. Frixion was a mistake to purchase.
Sarasa Clip.
Sarasa Clip. Sarasa Clip gets a 5. Sarasa Dry.
This stream is going to be 10 years.
It is going to be 10 years. It's okay. We're getting through it. Sarasa Dry gets a 4. Like a slight amount of spooge on the ends of some of
I
these.
think we're doing pretty good except for...
Where we at?
Except for Jelly Roll. We are at Coleto.
Coleto?
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect as much problem with Coletos because they're finer point, but Coleto gets a 5. What comes next? This one, the big guy? Okay, so this is Uniball Signo 153.
Coleto gets a 5.
Yeah. Uniball Signo gets a 5. 153. Good job, Uniball. I was worried with how inky these pens are that they might be like, but not so much.
Okay, so they
Vision
both
Elite.
Uniballs get
153 gets a 5.
okay.
Why is it that any...
Oh no, but Vision Elite. Vision Elite has spooge on like every letter. Oh no. Vision Elite gets a 1 for heavy-handedness. That's a lot of spooge. Okay.
Wow.
And then the last one is, we got Muji.
Yep.
Muji gets a 4. And then what's
Rando
Rando?
Japanese.
Rando.
It's like the wild card team.
The wild card team is right. The Randos get a 4 as well. All right. So, who is our... We had a lot of good ones. I just want to know who the worst one was.
Okay,
Was it?
the worst one, like there's only one that got a 1 out of 5, and it is the Uniball Signo Vision Elite.
Uniball Signo Vision Elite spooged everywhere. But the rest of them did okay. So, cool. Like the Uniball 153 did great. The Vision Elite was a lot more spoogy. Okay. So while these dry, I am going to come to this guy and we're going to do a highlighter test. This highlighter test is going to be with the Frixion. So this is the erasable highlighter test. Mm-hmm. So we're doing 2 highlighter tests, and this one we're actually not going to be grading on. I'm just going to highlight them, and we're going to come back to it later. Fuck, these fucking Frixion highlighters can suck my balls. God, they suck too. Like, how is this supposed to highlight? Oh my God. Okay, this is going to be like the weakest test ever. I can't even judge any of these pens. Oh, this isn't... What in the hell? I'm going through all of my Frixion highlighters to try and get one that shows up. Okay, I'm not going to judge any of these based on how they highlighted with the Frixion pens. I'm just going to judge them on how the Frixion erases later.
None of them did very well in that category.
No, but we're going to test the other one out once it's had a few minutes to dry. So we're going to come back to this one after they've dried.
I don't think you can even see that on camera.
It's so bad. Okay. I don't think that they're dried up. They're pretty new. All right. So we're going to wait to go back to test the other highlighter ones. Where are we at though? Dry time. Okay, so we're going to do dry time, and then we're going to go into the Lefty Test. But we're going to start with 1 Mississippi. Okay? So that's where we're starting. We're going to do this in 3 batches. 1 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, and 10 Mississippi. Okay? And then we're going to judge them. If they are dry in 1 Mississippi, they get 5 eggplants. If they are dry in 5 Mississippi, they get 3 eggplants. And if they are dry in 10 Mississippi or more, then they get 1 eggplant. We're just going to do it basic like that, and then we will test the dryness of them for the Lefty test as a separate thing. Okay, so we're starting out... I'm going to get a different kind of pen to make this. So we're going to start out with 1 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi. And I had actually... That's 2 P's. I had intended on doing Dollar Tree pens along with all of this, and I just didn't get the time. So I will be reviewing some Dollar Tree and Dollar Spot pens later, but that's a different video. Okay, gel roller. Here we go. Okay. We got 1 Mississippi, and then we'll move to... Here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be like 1 Mississippi. That's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go 1 Mississippi, and then we're going to do...
Swipe.
5 Mississippi, and then 10 Mississippi. If it dries in the first one, we don't have to go any further, right? So we're going to go from pen to pen, and we're going to test it. Are you prepared? Here we go. Target gel roller. 1 Mississippi. Smudgy, smudgy. Target gel roller. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it dried. So...
I mean, there was a little
tiny smudge, but not. That was from the little bit of a spoogy area.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 for Target Gel Roller. Pilot G207. Here we go. 1 Mississippi. Smudge.
This is not going to end.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it smudged again. Pilot G2. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. And it's still smudged. Okay, Pilot G2, you get a 1. Sorry, Pilot G2.
So if it's dry at 10, they get 2?
If it's dry at 10, they get 2. And if it's not dry, then it's 1 for if it's not dry at 10. Okay. Here we go. We got... I should probably zoom in just a skosh so you guys can see a bit better on these smudgies. But it's hard to pick it up on camera. Okay. Papermate Inkjoy. One of the ones that says it dries fast. So here we go. 1 Mississippi. And it's smeared.
I swear to God.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay. 3 out of 5 eggplants from Inkjoy. Papermate Gel. 1 Mississippi. And it's smudged. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Are you tired of hearing me count yet? Let's go down to 10. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. And it's smudged. That one gets a 1 out of 5 eggplants.
I'm going to dock a point from Inkjoy because it specifically said it's fast drying.
It does, but you know what, though? It does. It also, though, it did say it dried faster than Inkjoy Gel or Papermate Gel, and it did. So that is truth in advertising. Leave the point. Okay. Pigment microns are the shit. I will add that. Okay, TUL. Here we go. TUL. 1 Mississippi. Oh, that was a smudgy smudge. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7. Whoops, I'm supposed to be going. Shit. Damn it. I got freaking confused. Okay, let's try this again. I'll have a little bit hard cider first. Have this situation, and then we'll keep going. All right. What? She does no longer moves to Mississippi. Oh, here we go. Let's try this again. 5. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it's smeared. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Okay, so it gets 2. TUL gets 2. Where are we at? Gelocity?
We are at, yeah.
Gelocity is another one of the pens that says it's quick drying.
Does it say it's quicker than any other pen?
It says it's quicker than original Gelocity, which I've never actually tried before, so I don't know.
So if it's less than, I'm going to dock a point.
Okay, here we go. 1 Mississippi. Smeared. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it's smeared! Here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. You've got to be kidding me. No, it barely. So we'll give it 2.
No, I'm giving it a 1.
You're giving it 1 because it says it's fast. That is lies, Gelocity. Lies. Okay.
Next is Energel.
Energel. Here we go, Energel.
Does Energel state that it is quick dry?
No, it does not. 1 Mississippi. Ooh. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 because the Energel just barely smeared at 1. Like, barely. I can barely register, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 eggplants because that was damn close. It wasn't there. So this is one, the Energel is one to look at in the Lefty, especially considering that some of these supposed quick dry pens are not quite so quick drying now, are they? What do we got?
Okay, next is Uniball Signo 207.
Uniball Signo 207. 1 Mississippi. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Nope, that's fine. That gets a 3.
Cool.
Okay, good job. All you pens, like, I swear.
Frixion.
Okay, Frixion I think is actually going to do okay because Frixion, I don't know, it's a special kind of ink. I hope I don't erase it with my smudge. That might be really awkward. Okay, here we go, Frixion. 1 Mississippi. Oh, okay. This might not be a fair test since these are erasable, but like that looks like I smudged a pencil. Okay. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Actually, we'll give that a 3. Frixion. Hey, Frixion! You weren't the bottom for once. Woohoo! Okay. I'm actually thinking some of my favorites, like these fat-ass Uniballs. This is going to be a problem for this test. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah, and for my hand.
Pilot Juice. Yeah, your hand is going to be black. Black as ink.
Just like when I had to write a cursive essay and then write over it in pen.
My smudgy finger's looking pretty good. Look at that. Even with all the smudging. Like, that's, I think, maybe why I don't even want to do the leaky test. Because, like, look at this. Like, my fingers are actually fine. Which is hilarious.
I've just been writing scores.
Yeah. The purple TUL pen is showing up pretty hardcore on Katie's hand, though. So I think that might tell us what it's going to do in the test. The Lefty test. Okay, Pilot Juice. 1 Mississippi. That was Smudgy McSmudgerson. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. A barely smudge. So I'm going to give this a 2. I'm not even going to try 10. Pilot Juice is a 2.
And okay, and then Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll's next. Okay,
no,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll is supposed to be before.
Yeah, I know. My fingers aren't inky. That's so. I mean, maybe a little bit. It's hard to see with the lights. There's maybe a little bit of darkness, but it's not much. Okay, Katie. Christine in the comments is giving you Lefty solidarity. Okay, so Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll, if you guys were looking for inky pens, I think the Jelly Roll and the Uniball 153 are going to be the ones that give you your wish. I'm just predicting. 1 Mississippi. Oh, no. That's some ink. But I mean, they never claimed. Jelly Roll never claimed to be quick drying, ever.
Good.
1 Mississippi. Oh, now the sprinklers are on too. All sorts of background sounds. That was 5 seconds. And it's still not dry. Oh, but now it's skipped like fuck, dude. What do we give it on the Skippy? What do we give it on the Skippy scale? What's it got for the Skippy scale?
Wait.
I think it's low, but I want to dock
2.
Okay, I'm gonna dock another point. Let's give it a 1 because that is some garbage. And that was 10 seconds, and it's dry at least at 10 seconds, thankfully. Okay. I mean, it barely smeared. I mean, it's hard to judge. I'm going to do the Jelly Roll again because it's hard to smudge when half of it doesn't even have pen. Like, would it skip that bad? Okay, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. It did smear, but just a little bit. So we'll give it a 2. Give it a 2 out of 5 eggplants. Okay, what's next?
Eggplant doodles.
Yes. What's next?
Okay, next is
Sarasa
Clip.
Sarasa Clip. We did Pilot Juice already, right?
Yeah, because you did it before.
I did it out of order. Okay, Sarasa Clip. Sarasa Clip. Sarasa Clip. 1 Mississippi. That's a smudge. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. That's also a smudge. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Okay, it gets a 2. Gets a 2 out of Mississippi's. It gets a 2 out of eggplants. Shit! That was the Pilot Juice. No, wait, that was this. Mom! Shit! That was the Pilot. Okay, I'm sorry. That was not the Sarasa Clip. That was the Pilot Juice again. I'm confused.
No wonder you got the same score.
There are so many pens out. Okay, this is the Sarasa Clip. 1 Mississippi. Ooh! Let me try that test again. Sarasa Clip. 1 Mississippi. Okay, now it's smeared. I'm not sure how that worked. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Oh, not smeared.
What?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Okay, Sarasa gets a 2. Sarasa Clip. Okay. Sarasa Dry. 1 Mississippi. Oh! Sarasa Dry! The pen that says it's actually quick drying. I'm doing that again. 1 Mississippi. Oh! We have a 5 out of 5 eggplants for one that actually says it's a dry pen. Holy shit!
I believe in you, Sarasa Dry.
Okay, where we at? Where we on?
Okay, next we are on Coleto.
Coletos usually are pretty quick drying to me, I've noticed.
You would name your baby girl.
1 Mississippi. Coleto is a 5. I wasn't surprised, though. I was expecting that. I don't know why I was expecting that. I think it's because it's so fine point. What's next?
Next is Uniball Signo.
Oh, here we go.
This should be interesting.
153. Uniball Signo 153. 1 Mississippi. Oh. I could just, smear it and just keep taking it further out. Just bring the ink all the way over to the other side of the paper. Okay, here we go. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And it still smears. It looks like it's skiing. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Actually, it did okay at 10. We'll give it a 2. Okay. And now it's time the other one, right? Vision Elite. Vision Elite, a.k.a. the Spooger, which is its new nickname after how crappy it did on that test. Okay, the Spooger. 1 Mississippi. Oh, Oh, that right there. That is the mark of the spooge. Like, if you have that much on there, it's going to go everywhere. Okay, wait, you're laughing right into the microphone, dude. Holy shit, you might have just blasted people's eardrums out with your laughter. Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry.
5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. And there it goes again. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Okay, it did okay though. Give it a 2 out of 5. The spooger has redeemed itself, if only slightly. It's not the
By
worst.
1 point.
It's not the worst.
Yeah,
Okay.
that title went to.
Okay, Muji Gel Pens. Hopefully none of my daughter's friends at school watch my videos, because if they ever saw this and they'd look at her like, what the hell is wrong with your mom? Okay.
Or me.
Or RJ. Okay. Now we got Muji Gel Pens. 1 Mississippi. Oh, that's smeared. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Oh, great. Okay, Muji gets a 3. And then our last one is what? Rando Gel Pen. Okay, Rando.
This is gonna be great.
1 Mississippi. Oh, Rando. Oh, you were doing so well. Okay. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Oh, Rando. Oh, no.
Have we even tried the eggplant at all this whole
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Oh, kept smearing. Rando gets a 1. Okay.
All right, so the ones that did the best.
Who are our best?
Our best are. Let's see here.
While Katie is figuring that out, I'm going to start getting ready to start the highlighter test with a mild liner, which is much more of a liquidy highlighter than
The ones that did the best are Coleto and Sarasa Dry, which good for you, Sarasa Dry.
So Sarasa Dry was the only one of the 3 dry pens that scored at the top of the dryness.
I am disappointed in the ones that.
And we will. And when you do the Lefty Test, I think that'll really, really bring it out. And so, who was the suckiest?
The suckiest were there's a lot. Rando Japanese Extra Fine.
Rando Japanese Extra Fine.
Pilot G2.
I don't think so. Like, looking at the spooger was blue, Jessica, which is nice. Okay, which Coleto? I don't know. It's a pink one.
Papermate Gel.
Papermate Gel.
And let's see here. Gelocity Quick Dry got a 1 out of 5.
Gelocity Quick Dry got a 1 because we took a point off because it says it's a quick dry and it wasn't a quick dry. It scored a 2, but then got 1 point taken off.
And yeah, those are all the ones.
Okay, we're going to highlight with a mild liner to just check basic highlighting test. Are we prepared for this? Are we prepared? God, I hope so. I'm going to ruin my new highlighter, I think.
Oh, no.
Maybe I have a different highlighter that's not like a new highlight, like not one of these nicer ones. No, I think I gave... Oh, I have an Erin Condren highlighter. Let's use that. No, but it's orange. It's going to be too dark. We're using this yellow mild liner to test how they highlight. And this was the first list we made way at the beginning of this video. So over an hour and a half ago. So this has had plenty of time to dry, right? This is the oldest. I'm gonna get a better. I'm not gonna waste my nice highlighter because some of these are gonna suck. I'm gonna use my Erin Condren because I never use it. So this is the orange Erin Condren highlighter. And we're going to use this highlighter, and we're going to see how much it sucks. This is as dry as it's going to get. Here we go. Target Gel Roller. Ooh. Target Gel Roller only smeared a little bit. That gets a 4 Target Gel Roller. You go, Glen Coco.
Mom.
Okay.
It's not Wednesday yet.
Pilot G2. Pilot G2, you smeared a little bit more than Target Gel Roller, so I'll give you a 3. Rub off any. I'm going to rub it off. Okay. Inkjoy. Inkjoy? Oh, that's sexual. Inkjoy didn't smear at all. Inkjoy gets a 5. Papermate Gel. Papermate Gel did not smear at all. That gets a 5 too. Inkjoy's got something magic in their ink. Holla! Okay. TUL Gel Pen.
Mom, it's Joy.
Oh, TUL. Oh, no. Look at this. Look right there. Look at this. That is an indictment of you, TUL Gel Pen. You get a 2. Okay. Gelocity. Gelocity smeared about as much as the Target Gel Roller did, so it gets a 4. The TUL is a tool. Yes, Tamara, you're right.
I'm getting purple all over this paper.
Oh my god, it's okay, it's okay. We already know now, though, we have an indictment of the purple TUL pen as not being lefty friendly. My daughter is covered in purple right now. Okay.
And the paper.
And the paper is. Okay, Energel. Energel smeared about as much as the Pilot G. Meh. About the Target Gel Roller. We'll give that one a 4, too. Okay, Uniball 207.
Wait, what did Energel get?
4. Uniball 207, you did okay. I was terrified for the Uniball. Uniball,
You are checking the list, right, to make sure you're going in order.
God, I hope so. Yes, I'm going in order. This was the first one I did. Uniball 207 did not smear at all. Uniball 7 gets a 5. Holy shit, I was
Hey,
not
Mom.
expecting
Hey,
that.
Mom, it's your favorite.
Frixion. Oh, no, Frixion. Do I have to give you a compliment? Frixion only... Wait, I think that smear was from me from before. Frixion got a fucking 5 on something. Holy shit.
Mom, we got
Frixion got a 5.
Actually, it's gotten a 5 on, like,
Oh, you're
3
right.
different categories.
Okay, Natty is giving me a good idea to do them all and then rate them. That's a good idea. Here, let's go quickly to get the rest of them done. I'm just going to do them quick and we'll go back and look. And I'm rubbing the pen off after the fact to make sure I don't have any ink on it when I'm highlighting. All right, these last ones. Here we go. What the fuck, Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll got a 5 too. It's like you would think these pens that have been doing so crappy would flunk the highlighter test, and they're doing the best. Pilot Juice, though. Oh no. Pilot Juice got a 2. Sarasa Clip. Sarasa Clip did okay. Sarasa Clip gets a 4. Sarasa Dry gets a 3. Coleto Hi Tec C gets a 1. Coleto Hi Tec C is, of all of these, Coleto Hi Tec C is the worst. Just looking at this overall. Uniball 153 also did really well. That gets a 4. Uniball Vision Elite gets a 4. Muji gets a 3. And Rando gets a 3.
Wait, what? How did I mess
Where you
this
at?
up?
Uniball Vision Elite.
How did I mess this up?
What'd you miss?
I don't know.
4. 1. The 1 went to Coleto Hi Tec C. 153 got a 4. Got a 5.
How did I miss
No,
this?
153 and
What?
4, 4, 3, and 3. You're fine.
Wait, what is that one supposed to be?
That's supposed to be a 1.
No, but that's the Coleto.
That's the Coleto.
Yeah.
Sarasa Dry. Sarasa Dry gets a 3.
And then 4, 3.
4, 4, 3, and 3. All right. That's intense. That's actually, some of these, that was not what I expected. So what was our
Okay.
best?
The best was...
Uh-oh, troll. Troll in the dungeon. Subscribe from Clark County Prison. How about next time? Got him. Whoa, I scrolled way too far down. Holy shit. Okay. Katie does not. She uses the planner she gets for school. So what we got? What we got? Who's the best?
Okay, the best one for highlightability was...
Christine, I just saw your maybe he's got a lot of pen pals, and I heard like in the background the boom for your joke. Who was the best? I know at least one got a 5 because it was Frixion.
Like 4. Whoa, no. Inkjoy, Papermate Gel, Frixion Jelly Roll. Yeah.
That's interesting. Frixion and Jelly Roll got 5s as well as Inkjoy and Papermate Gel. Okay, so we got these Frixion highlighters that only worked so well. I want to see how they erase. Now this is the
Wait, is
erasable.
they made by the same people that made the pen
Yes.
that you-
Okay, we're doing the Frixion. I'm going to erase and see what it does to the pen. I don't know if I even need to mark any of these down. I don't think I'm going to score this. The problem you run into is if it smears it doesn't, the smear doesn't erase. Oh, Jesus. This is like, what the hell? I don't know if this is an indictment of the highlighter or of an indictment of the pens. I can't tell. None of this is coming off because it's smeared so much. God damn it. Does any of this? And now the Frixion, I'm erasing the highlighter is coming off, but so is the pen. Oh, this is garbage. I give up. I think I'm just going to I'm going to state, as opposed to scoring all of these, I'm just going to state that I do not recommend using Frixion highlighters on top of gel pens. That is my score. My score, this is the score. What the fuck? That is the score for this category. Okay. If it gets cold, the highlighter reappears too. Okay.
What?
Okay, where are we at? What do we got left? We got leakiness, which we're not really doing. It says none of that matters. So I think all we have left is the Lefty Test.
Oh, God, no.
I think it's time for the Lefty
All right,
Test.
I think we got to baby wipe my hand first so I don't get purple on everything.
We're going to baby... So there's baby wipes in here. Why don't you go wash your hands and dry them off really good, and then we'll save the baby wipe. And while you're doing that, I'm going to just test these colors against each other. This is...
So I get to score something. So there you go. Here's the purple pen. I'll tell you my scores for each of them.
We're just going to test the colors against each other. I don't know if I'm going to score this because it's not really a fair test with some of them. I just want to like kind of get the blues and the reds against each other, okay? So we'll start with these guys. These are the reds that I have. And I don't have all of them. I have some of them. Where's my Coleto? Okay, my Coleto. I got a red Coleto. So we have, I don't have all the colors in red for all the pens, but I'm just going to use the ones that I do have. So I thought I had a red Pilot G2. WTF, mate. What in the yuck? I had a red one. Hold on. I'm checking my pile of pens. I have so many. Okay. I can't find it. I had a Pilot G2 in red, but I'm not going to use that. So we're going to, and I have a couple of these are pink, not red, because I don't know where the red is. So we have, this is the Uniball Signo. Okay. A Uniball Signo. We got these are not in order either. So we got the Frixion. God damn it, Frixion. Though I will say that the colors seem to be a little bit less annoying than the... And then we have the Energel, which is actually pink, because I don't have a red. But one of the things I love about the Energel pens, and I'm just going to put this in here, is that how bright they are. Look how beautiful that pink is. Look how pretty that pink is. Okay, so this is Papermate Gel. And this is Inkjoy.
Misty Kai with the logic.
What the fuck? That's because it's been in my frickin' thing for so long because I haven't used it. Inkjoy, your red is just not the business. We got Juice. We got Sarasa Clip.
Doesn't,
we got Muji.
That one have a red?
Yeah, this one. Muji.
No, but
the Muji colors are really pretty. I love the Muji colors. This is Gelocity and it's pink, but... Again, I have to say that the Gelocity colors are just phenomenally gorgeous. They are so beautiful. And then Coleto Hi Tec C. All right. So the pinks, of course, stand out the most. But looking at the colors, the Papermate Gel and the Uniball Signo, those are the two that go like bam for me off the page. And then looking at the blues, and I guess we'll add the TUL and the Vision Elite because it's blue-black. We have, I still don't know where any of my G2s in color, oh wait, we have a blue one. We got blue. I had all of the Target ones and I don't know where they went. Pilot G2 in blue is always one of my favorite blues. I think it's so pretty. We got Papermate Gel.
What? Microwave notebook?
You can microwave the notebook and the ink is supposed to come back for the Frixions. I don't believe it. Energel.
Plus you don't want to microwave a metal, what? Yeah, it's stupid. That microwave notebook can be done with any notebook with a plastic sewn or glued binding and a Frixion pen. Apparently a lot of people hate it.
How is it that the Uniball Signo red is so much prettier than the blue? The blue is like weak sauce. Weak sauce.
I mean, I like that blue.
But it's like faded. Gelocity.
Yeah, it's like a pastel blue.
We got Sarasa Clip. We got...
Wait, Mom.
I'm just going out of order. What? That is a troll. It may be a troll. Are you a troll, Matt Crack? Yes, I think you're a troll. That is none of your business. Okay. Pilot Juice. Oh, Pilot Juice blue coming through. Oops. Muji. Muji blue, not so much. Frixion. The blue is so much darker than the black. What the hell is that? TUL, which we already know I like. I love the blue from the TUL. It's one of my favorites. And the Vision Elite. The blue-black is my favorite color for that. But looking at these, the Energel colors just jump off for me. They're so pretty. They're brighter than the rest of them, which is partly because of the color of the ink, which is not necessarily a fair comparison. But they're just like, bam! So that's a thought that maybe, that's not a full-blown judgment of them. I just wanted to kind of do that as a chance for you to kind of get the idea. Okay, so where is this? Okay, so you scoot over a little bit, Katie. Now I'm gonna narrate what Katie is doing as she's writing with the Lefty Test, okay?
Okay.
So we're gonna start with the gel roller. Now my daughter is a lefty. Are your hands dry?
Yep.
Now we have baby wipes in case you get all smeary. And why don't you go grab a couple paper towels or something so that you can dry your hands off after you baby wipe them.
I don't think I'm in shot very well.
It's okay. It's just your hands. That's all that needs to be in there.
No, not like it's not.
I will pay attention to that. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm out of hard cider, but it's cool. I'm going to drink my tea. Okay. All right. You missed the highlighter test, Katie, but I will show you really quick. If you would like to just get an idea, it was a massive fail with the Frixion highlighters and only so much of a fail with the regular highlighters. Yes, I saw that too. Okay, so we have baby wipes and we have paper towels for if her hands get smeary because she's a lefty, so we can make sure that everything is clean and working out well. Now, Katie, you know the scoring because you've been keeping score this whole time.
Yes, clearly.
So remember that.
Okay, target.
Where's the rest of the scores over here? Remember to score knowing that 5 is the best of the best.
Mom, I've been scoring this whole time.
The best around.
Mom.
Okay. Let's just write the name of the pen. Target Gel Roller.
What?
Can you spell? I mean, you're in 8th grade. You should be able to spell this.
What?
Target Gel Roller. Oh, no. That did smear, didn't it? Did it get on your hand?
Wait.
It did not get on your hand, but it did smear. Katie, what in the hell is this? How do you turn the paper? Do you turn the paper? Can we start? Let's start this over again. This is not, we're not moving on like this. Let's try this again. How do you write? Do you turn the paper? How do you, show me how you need to write. We can rearrange it to make you be able to write the way you're supposed to write. No, you don't have to put your, do you need to put,
I always put my face near the paper.
you always put, okay, if you guys see the top of her head, then that's what's happening, okay? If she's a lefty, you're not going to see her writing until she's done. It's fine. If you have to stick your head in the frame, just stick your head in the frame. Oh my God.
My handwriting isn't that bad.
Just pull it closer to you if you have to, okay? Write it the way you're, like pull it, write it however you're going to write.
Target Gel
Oh
Roll.
my dear God. Okay. Okay, what do you think?
I mean, it looks good.
What do you think? Will you give it a 4?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, we're going to give you Target Gel. Target Gel Roller's been doing remarkably well. All right.
Okay.
So let's put it in the bucket right there because we're done with it after that.
Okay.
Okay, Pilot G2 07. Here we go, Pilot G2. Katie, are you writing it what's comfortable for you?
No, I can't when I'm like this chair.
Here, let me scoot over. Try that again. Write how it's comfortable for you. Oh my God, we do not need people thinking that the daughter of someone who knows how to letter has handwriting that, not that it's bad handwriting, but it's not your handwriting.
It's the one with bad handwriting.
You do not have bad handwriting, RJ. Don't hate on yourself. Stop hating on yourself.
Okay.
Okay, now she's getting more comfortable. All right, what do we got? That smear at all? Huh?
No.
What are you gonna?
Swear to God, that tool pen got all over my hand.
Where are you scoring it?
I'm gonna do a 5.
You're gonna do a 5. Pilot G2 coming through with a 5. Put it in the bucket.
What is
The Inkjoy gel. This is one of the ones that's supposedly a quick drying, good for lefties ink. Inkjoy. I think she's nervy because she's on camera live right now on YouTube. She's feeling the pressure. She's feeling the don't throw it at me. She's feeling the pressure. The pressure of all of your eyes. Come on. You got this. I believe in you. Is she right enough to make it smear? That might be. Katie, do you find that pens smear the more you write with them?
Yeah.
Do you think you should write more than just the name of the pen?
Probably.
Should we give you a sentence to write? Would that like make this the seventh circle of hell for you?
Okay.
Let's do that. Let's go with that. That's a good point. Okay, let's start over again.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Katie. Okay. All right. What are we going to have you write? I'm not going to make you write the quick brown fox because that's garbage. But what?
I shall not tell lies.
I shall not tell lies. Is that going to be long enough?
I'm going to write I solemnly swear I'm up to no good.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no good. Okay,
That's
start
what
with
we're going
Target
with.
Gel. We're going to go with a Harry Potter quote. She's going to write, I solemnly swear I am up to no good. Target Gel roller.
Yeah, because my handwriting is no good.
Your handwriting is not no good. Don't hate on yourself. Okay.
Okay, that's reserved for me.
She solemnly swears she's up to no good. She's going to solemnly swear these pens are up to no good if they don't do her the solid of being good. Thank you for the feedback, you guys, in the comments. P.S. Our best testing can only happen with you telling us what you want. Now let's... Okay, what do we got?
I see some smearing, and there's not that much black on my hand, but there is a little smearing, so I'm giving it a 4.
Okay, giving it a 4. Okay. Do you need to wipe your hand at all?
No.
Yep. Okay. All right. Next pen, Pilot G2.
Okay. Only you can prevent buying friction.
That's how I feel about it. Okay. It's like you're writing lines because you're in trouble. You have to write that you're up to no good 800 times until you can leave detention. Oops, I bonked the camera. My bad. Friends don't let friends buy frictions.
Alright, I'm giving that one a 4 too.
That one's a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Pilot G2 gets a 4 from the lefty. All right, Inkjoy. Inkjoy Gel, which is one of the ones that says that it is a quick drying, no smearing pen. One of the 3. And it did not perform so well in the smear test. So let's see how it does in the lefty writing test. Everybody's cheering on their favorites. Come on, Inkjoy! It's not actually one of my favorites. I like the Inkjoys okay, I guess, but I've always found them to just be less than interesting to me. What do you think? I think you spelled solemnly wrong in all of those, but it's okay.
How do I spell it then?
There's an N too. S-O-L-E-M-N-L-Y.
What?
Solemn.
Wow.
It's okay. Nobody, it's not a spelling test. How do you feel about the Inkjoy?
Dare keep your kids off frictions. What is with this?
All these phrases about frictions in the comments are life. Okay, how do you feel about the Inkjoy?
It's good.
It's good. But you can give it. How's your hand?
Nope, it's getting a 4.
Getting a 4. Inkjoys get a 4. A little bit of redemption for the Inkjoy. We're on Papermate Gel. The next one right here.
Okay.
We are down in the frictions. Frictions. You know. Okay. She got the N in there. Yeah. I'm thinking about like all of the Ryan Gosling memes. Hey girl, I know you deserve better than a friction. I know your current boyfriend would only give you a friction. What do you think about the Papermate Gel? The Frixion, the Inkjoy is supposed to be better than the Papermate Gel when it comes to this kind of thing. Do you think that there's a difference?
No.
Do you think that that marks the Inkjoy down because it's not better as it claims?
Yeah.
So you're going to mark the Inkjoy down to a 3 out of 5 and give the Papermate Gel a 4?
Actually, wait.
There is more smearing for this one.
Okay, so we'll go 3 for this one and 4 for the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we got TUL, the blue TUL, not the purple TUL. It's this guy.
Yep.
Okay, don't forget to dry your hand off when you're done.
Yep.
Here you go. For cleanliness is next to pen testiness.
Do you feel like you've got your school?
Yeah.
No?
We could tell that this is like Frixion hater territory. Like anybody who likes Frictions is probably like, I don't feel like I should be talking right now because everybody hates them.
Okay.
Hi, Jennifer. All right. Here we go. We're doing the Lefty Test right now, Jennifer. Oh my God. Christy, Ryan Gosling can give me Frixion anytime. Boom. Christina's on fire tonight. Between that and her pen pal joke. What do you think?
3.
3. Do you want to offer any more of a down because you've been working with the purple and you had it, or do you think it was indicative of what the purple does?
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 out of 5 for the TUL. Next we have Gelocity Quick Dry. This is another one that supposedly...
This is awkward to hold. I don't like it.
You don't like it? Is that are you gonna mark a point off just because of how you don't like holding it? You can.
No, because
You-
this is about the... Ah!
If you feel like it doesn't like work in your grip, remember this is the one that has the entire body as a grip. If you don't like that and it's not working for you as a lefty,
No,
you
it's
can.
this.
Well, that too. If that's bothering you, you can mark it down. Because this is the test for lefties. As a lefty, how do you feel about it?
I'm gonna mark it down a bit because
Okay.
I don't like that.
Here we go. We got Gelocity. You forgot. Oh, you got the N that time. What do you think about that one?
That one gets a 2. I don't. It's
Not a fan?
Look, it literally copies the word onto the next space.
I think that's a 1. Because remember, you wanted to mark it down for being uncomfortable to hold too.
Yeah.
So we're giving that a 1. Gelocity Quick Dry. Oh, you shitty pen. Okay. We got Energel, I think, next. Yes, Energel. Oh, move the paper up just a skosh. There you go. Did you forget how to spell solemnly? There's an N in it.
Mom, I will throw all the pens at you because you have too many.
No such thing. Energel pen. Following the Lefty Test. What do you think?
4.
4? Okay. Uniball Signo 207. Jenny, we're not doing felt tip pens today. We're just doing gel pens. Pigma Microns will be in the next group of pens that we do. There's going to be a bunch more reviews of felt tip pens, and then the Pigma Microns will be included in that.
Is
But
this
this
the
is
next one?
just gel pens today. This is Uniball Signo 207, yes. You know, Deb, I don't know, but Katie judges me sometimes in my pile of things that I have. Despite the fact that her room looks like an art supply hoarder's room, I'm not really sure where she comes up with this idea that she can judge me on any of this. Just saying. What do you think about this puppy?
Word ghosting. I give
Word ghosting. You want to give it a 2?
Yeah.
Word ghosting is a great thing. It's guilty of word ghosting. Frixion. Oh, Frixion. Well, it's supposed to erase with heat. So I'm wondering if if a lefty is writing, if your hand erases while you write it. I mean, it might not. It might. No need to. Oh no, Deb, you don't need to retract. It's cool. It's cool, dude. Like, it's all good here. Unless you're a troll who's trying to get us to sell you our used socks. Then it's not cool. Other than that, I'm fine. Don't use that as an excuse to bring more trolls in here.
What the frick?
This is not, I told you. It sucks. Okay.
I hate this already.
Oh, okay. Okay, Deb. Cool. I just wanted to make sure we didn't make you feel bad. Like the way this Frixion is making me feel bad right now just watching this. It's making me feel bad. It's making me wish Ryan Reynolds would rescue me, and I don't even think he's that cute. So, yeah, but how is it for lefties, not how is it for suckiness?
For lefties, it actually gets a 5.
It gets a 5 for lefties, and yet you still hate it. Look at that. She hates it, and yet she's still giving it a 5.
Because
I guess
it doesn't smear at all.
we need jelly roll. This is going to probably smear, though. Jelly rolls are fairly... Okay. What the friction? Okay, Poppy. It's because the friction sucks, Tamara. That's why it looks great. Okay. Jelly roll. Okay, jelly. Let me see your jelly roll. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I'm moving the rest of the papers.
Okay. Don't break my jelly roll because you're angry at it.
Why is it skipping so much?
Oh, because that's what it does. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, jelly roll. Oh, I don't even know how to feel about what I'm looking at.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember, there's a delay on the computer screen. You're fine. So what do you think? Oh, Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy? That is sad, Ron Jeremy. I already deleted Ron Jeremy, don't worry. Okay. How do we feel about the jelly roll, Katie? Hold on. There we go. How do we feel about that? Oh, that is special on so many levels. But how do you feel about it for lefties, aside from the skipping? Do I feel like it skipped worse for you, maybe because you are a lefty?
I'm gonna give it a 2.
You can give it 2? 2 or 1?
2.
2. Okay, she's giving it a 2. Okay, we're getting there. Pilot Juice.
Wait.
You solemnly swear you're up to no good, to good no? I solemnly swear I'm up to good no. Well, make sure that you do the good no later. How do you feel about that pen? How do you feel about that pen? How you solemnly swear? Okay, how do you feel about the jelly roll, Katie? I mean the Jet Pilot Juice.
Actually, let's see here. 3. It had a bunch of stuff on my hand.
3 for Pilot Juice. Okay, we got Sarasa Clip. That is that's a clip one. The other one says dry on it. Okay, Sarasa Clip. Boom, bring the paper down into frame. Hold on. There we go.
Why is this so scratchy?
We should do a sped up art. We could do that, Jennifer, if she would sit down still enough for me. What do you got? I'm up to no good. You spelled it right this time. What
wow,
is
thanks, Mom.
it? What is what do you got?
4.
4. Okay, Sarasa Clip gets a 4. How about now? Sarasa Dry was one of the best ones. It's this one right here. It was one of the best ones for the smearability. So let's see if this can hold up to lefty writing. We got huh?
It's good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Wait.
Give it a... Wait. I see ghosting. 3.
Give it a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have the Coleto Hi Tec C. Time for the Coleto.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time too.
With the jelly rolls.
Yeah.
Getting all gloopy.
Yeah.
Like, I love jelly rolls for what they do, but they can be very difficult to work with. Like, jelly rolls do have awesome effects and look really awesome when you use them, but working with them can be a pain in my ass.
It's a 4.
Okay, Hi Tec C gets a 4. Uniball Signo 153. I'm not anticipating this one's going to do that well, because this is probably one of the inkiest pens that we have on this list.
What?
Bring it into frame. Just scooch over. No, the other way. There we go. What we got? What?
That gets a 1.
That gets a 1. Oh, we figured that. Like the Uniball 153 all over your hand and all over the paper. That gets a 1.
And then the Muji.
No, the Uniball Signo, the other one. Vision Elite. Oh, I might have put it away. Give me a second. This one. Here, let's move the paper over just a skosh. There we go. Okay. We're going to do the Uniball Vision Elite.
No, I'm just writing a Harry Potter.
Oh, and thank you guys for answering questions in the comments. This is a lot to pay attention to right now. So I've got a lot going on as we're dealing with this lefty smudge test, which, oh, I can already see that that's smearing. But I mean, I expected to. This is, after all, the spooger. That is the nickname I'm going to have for this pen. And I actually really like this pen in general. So...
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, your hand. Oh, it's all over your fingers. Oh, no, not the...
0.
Oh, that's inappropriate here. She has to baby wipe off after that pen. Oh, no, I haven't had any 0. That's getting a 0. 0 out of 5 eggplants, little spooger. Oh, no. Okay, we got one left. It's the Muji and the Rando. So Muji first. Once your hand is dry. Oh, that was bad though. That That is some garbage right there. And I really like the Uniball Vision Elite. It's really comfortable to write with, but that is not lefty appropriate.
That was like all over my finger.
That is lefty. If there's one of these we're warning lefties against, I think it's that pen. Okay, let's move over here. We're good. You're good. Remember, that's delayed. So I'm using the up here to look at it. So this is the Muji Gel pen. That was not the TUL. That was the Uniball Vision Elite. This guy was what that pen was. The spooger. Katie's like, at this point, you're just giving up on how you feel about Muji.
Gets a 5.
Ooh, Muji Gel pen coming through with a 5.
Wait. Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, so the last one is the Rando pen. Rando Japanese gel pen. Okay, how's the Rando?
That's a strong 1.
Strong 1?
Well, 2.
I can see the ghosting. A strong 2 or strong 1?
2.
Okay, so Rando gel pen comes in at a 2. So if we're looking at the overall scores for the lefty pen test, the overall scores for the lefty pen test, the worst possible one is the Uniball Signo Vision Elite, which scored a 0 out of 5 eggplants, which is not even a score I was intending to give any of them. And then Uniball Signo 153 and Gelocity Quick Dry are both 1s. And part of the reason Gelocity Quick Dry is a 1 is because it says it's quick dry and it wasn't, so it got dinged a point for that. So anyway, that is all of the testing we were going to do right now. So let us wrap this up. Ooh, I am going to flip the camera up. Are you okay with that, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to flip the camera up. We're going to flip everything around right about meow. Ooh, there's my face. Hee hee hee. I'm all oily too, so pay no attention to the grease ball or any of that. So we're going to bring this around right here, and you're going to get to see us with the bright lights. Bright lights! Bright lights! There. Maybe that's not as bad, but let's move this down just a skosh. We'll bring this down so we can wrap this up. So, there we go. All right. So, thank you for all of you for being on here. We have gotten quite a bit. I'm not going to tell you who scored the best. If you want to see that, you have to watch the video that's going to go live on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever day Halloween is. That's the day it's going to go live. And I'm going to add in addition. Yay, faces. We're not just hands. I'm glad they all like your hair.
I love this person and their comments. It's
Who?
great.
Who, Jennifer or Poppy?
Poppy. The comments they've had are great.
Oh, no, my boob shots. I saved those boob shots for later, Kate. Poppy, those will come later. Okay, so these tests, we're going to add all of the eggplants up and see who has the most eggplants, but I am going to also be scoring. I'm going to probably do 2 sets of scores. I'm going to do scores on all of this on its own, and then the other scores, because those other things can add into it, how many tip sizes there are, how many colors they have available, how accessible they are, how much they cost. But those are sort of outside of the performance of the pen, so there'll be a performance score and then an overall score. So that'll happen. Yes, so on Halloween, oh, thank you for the necklace was a gift I just got. So this will all be up on Tuesday on Halloween, and that will not be live, unfortunately, because that's too much fucking math. So I'm not doing that. But it will be up on Halloween, and you can watch that. Then I'm probably going to take a break from testing gel pens for a little, or any pens for a little bit. I've got some other art supplies to test out and things like that, but I need a break from pens for a little, not writing with them, but testing them. And then we're going to move into felt tip pens. So once this video has gone live, if you want to go into the comments and leave comments, or if you're watching the replay, if you want to leave comments of any felt tip pens that you want me to test out or put into a Thunderdome for that, let me know then. But thank you so much for coming and watching through. I can't believe you put frowny faces on some of this. She put frowny faces to really show how she's been. Is that an Erin Condren throw on my chair? It is. It's the
like
floral
6
ink.
in the
Yeah,
house.
we have a bunch of them. Each kid has one on their bed. I have one on my bed, and then there's that one. So watching Amity, I'm glad you'll get to watch it. It's long, but it's a lot of information.
How
so
long is it?
I don't know how long it is. It's been up for a while. We've been going since like 2:40, so it's almost been shit, dude. That's like
2
that's like
hours.
2 hours. Oh, it's been a long video. Anyway, I'm gonna take off now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later in another video. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks for enjoying my special guest, my Miss Katie, my miniature. She's not actually my miniature. I
actually look more like my dad's
She
mom.
actually does look like more like her dad's mom. Anyway,
I'm your miniature.
my miniature is actually playing Super Smash Brothers right now. Anyway, you guys, I will see you guys later. Pay attention for the video this week, and I'll talk to you soon. Awesome!